Boris Becker will be forced to watch Wimbledon from afar this year after being banned from returning to the UK. Boris Becker had a heartfelt message for his favorite tournament, as he will be forced to watch Wimbledon from afar this year. A three-time champion at SW19, Becker is currently banned from re-entering the UK after he was deported following a stint in prison last year. Becker was famously sentenced to 30 months in prison last April after being found guilty of 4 charges under the Insolvency Act. The 55-year-old served just 8 months under a scheme that deports foreign nationals to relieve pressures on British prisons. He now faces a ban from returning to the country, as reports suggested he could be barred for as long as 10 years. The German tennis legend previously resided in Wimbledon and was a mainstay in the BBC's coverage of the tournament. But facing years away from his self-confessed favorite tournament, Becker was heard sending a message to the All England club during a recent interview with The Guardian. "Say hello to Wimbledon for me," the former world number 1 whispered. Becker also refused to shed light on just how long he was banned from the UK despite the conflicting reports. But he made it clear that it would be tough to be away from Wimbledon during this year's championships. "Wimbledon is my favorite tournament. I have won it a number of times. I've commentated on the final 20 times. I used to live in Wimbledon," he explained. "So the club is very, very close to my heart and I'll be watching it from afar." The 6-time Grand Slam champion already has some experience of watching the event from afar, as he was allowed to witness old charge Novak Djokovic lift the title from prison last year. "I was very emotional when he won. It was a great statement and he's a friend, so I was happy to see him win," the Serbs' former coach said. Despite his infamous bankruptcy and stint behind bars, Becker also believes that he is still popular in the UK. "Well, I lived in the country for a long time and so I was able to show my human side, my personality, my character," he noted. "Apparently, we have a similar sense of humor, which is unusual for a German. You have a very dark sense of humor. So I get their jokes and they get my jokes. That's not necessarily the case in Germany, but it is in the UK. It's a wonderful country, and London is just one of the most amazing cities in the world."